In a world that is deeply troubled by religious antagonism and division, it is difficult to comprehend that there was a time in medieval Spain when Muslims, Christians, and Jews lived side by side in freedom and tolerance, and together created a golden age of culture, commerce, music, and architecture that prefigured the Renaissance, separated Spain from the rest of Europe, and forever changed the West. Of all the individuals responsible for bringing about this astounding multicultural civilization, none was more important than a Moorish liberated black slave known as Ziryab, a man about whom the 17th century Arab historian Ahmed ibn Muhammad al-Makari wrote, "There never was, either before or after him, a man of his profession who was more generally beloved and admired." The accomplishments of this one man and his lasting influence on much of the world were so great as to be practically inconceivable, so much so that the 20th century French scholar Henri Terrasse was compelled to write that undoubtedly one person alone cannot change a society so deeply. But the man called Ziryab did. Perhaps even more remarkably, his name and what he accomplished have been lost to time. He was born in Mesopotamia in 789 and was raised and educated in Baghdad. His birth name was Abu al-Hassan, but according to al-Makari, because of his dark complexion, the eloquence of his speech, and his amiable personality, he was called Ziryab, meaning blackbird. As Guyanese author, playwright, and educator Jan Carew pointed out, Ziryab's rise from slavery to extraordinary fame, fortune, and influence provides a prime example of the striking difference between slavery in the Islamic world and slavery during the Columbian era. During Ziryab's time, all races, colors, and creeds were apt to find themselves enslaved. A black slave, wrote Carew, endowed by nature with genius, wit, and good luck, could rise to unbelievable heights during his or her lifetime. Ziryab's ascension to unbelievable heights began as a young man at the Baghdad court of Caliph Harun al-Rashid. Here Ziryab, who had already displayed an outstanding singing voice, studied music under the celebrated royal court musician Ishaq al-Mawsili. According to the following account by al-Makari, as related by Yusuf Ali, Ziryab progressed with his lessons so well that he soon surpassed the talents of his famous teacher, so much so that those who listened to him began to prefer his music and his singing to that of his professor.